All right. Hello and welcome to the Sunday scan, or the week ahead video. Um, yeah, excuse the mask. I'm just still a little sick, and I'd rather just not get my wife and kids sick. I'm using a mask. So, but yeah, this is new video format. I figured out how to trim myself so we can look at the chart and together. So yeah, here we go. So just starting it out, this is a look at, so I've coded in my stage analysis onto weekly bars. Okay, so that's what you see here. All right. And so what I like to do when I'm looking at the week ahead is let's just look at where the SPY is and then find stocks that are either in the same stage or worse or better depending on what we're doing. So SPY is obviously in stage 3. And so that's where we're going to start looking. Okay. Let's get into it. Okay, so as I talked about before, thought we could bounce this week, but I think it's going to probably be something, you know, comes down a little bit and then it goes and it bounces. Because, if you look over here, it did this kind of a thing, and then it bounced, and then we did a retest. Or if we, does this have 2018? No, it doesn't. That's the bummer about this program. Okay, so let's take a look. So we got stage 3. We have a lot of stocks in stage 3. Let's change this. Let's go to okay, 29. So yeah, these are all looking pretty decent. LI, NTNX, Magical, Penumbra, Blackberry, Jazz, Tal, VNet. Yeah, VNet's the same thing as GDS. It's like rare earths. And then, of course, it always depends on what your time frame is. KC. A lot of these are Chinese stocks. Yeah, so, China's big. I mean, I'm in KWeb already. But, I mean, JD looks kind of lagging, versus Baba. Even if we look at KWeb, yeah, it's like doing well. But JD's kind of a lagger. Could work, though. Yeah, you can see here why it's a lagger. So this is a monthly view with the anchored VWAPs from all the years. And if you notice here, like look how it's just stuck right here on this anchored VWAP. What is it, from the IPO or something? Yeah, from the IPO. So I mean, this could really explode, right? Because if we look at Baba, yeah, Baba's kind of at the same spot. What was the other one? Futu. Futu's better. Yeah, YMM. Yeah, these are all there. So, let's see. Going back here. Let me change this back. Yeah, Warner Brothers doesn't look so bad, but I mean, do you really want to be in U.S. stocks? Because I mean, we're having a big rotation out of U.S. stocks into international, like China. But I mean, look, all these Chinese stocks are pretty extended. Um, so there's that. I mean, they could just keep going, or I mean, if you don't want to touch that, let's go here. Let's check out stage 3. And let's yeah. All right. So these are all the stocks. Um, yeah, just something tells me, you know, after a move like this, I mean, Netflix is kind of the stock, right? Meta is kind of the stock, right? So, like, even though I'm just looking at these ones that are in stage 3, I mean, this thing's gone so far, so fast. 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 You know? All of them pretty much look the same. You know, Snowflake could work. Just fix that really quick. Yeah, I'll add this. Okay, oh, let me clean up this list. This could still work. Yeah. That failed last week. Oh, I picked up this one. Yeah, let's get rid of this one. Get rid of this one. Yeah, this thing could work, but it has no more momentum. This is a Chinese stock. This could work. This is a Chinese stock finally starting to go. I think this one could work actually too. Apps. Yeah. So, yeah, let's see. I mean, this thing could still work longer term as a large cup and handle sort of thing. You know? But it's very aggressive here, so that's kind of a big negative. Okay. Yeah. B's much more flaggy. But that gap down is pretty substantial. Yeah. Okay, so we added snow. Let's keep looking. Uh, Yeah. Yeah, there's just too much volume coming into this thing. Up here at the highs. And there's like no price movement. So what do I mean by that? It's like you look here and you look at all this volume coming in. And there's like literally no movement. So, you know, you look at it on the daily and it doesn't look so bad, except for this kind of head and shoulders-y kind of a thing. But then you also go to the weekly and here, I can get rid of this. And all this volume coming in with no result. Yeah, it just tells you it's probably done. Yeah, there's so many blow-off moves. It's crazy. With large volume. And this thing didn't even hit the peak it hit in 2021. Fortinet. This doesn't look so bad. Yeah, and like finally the airlines going down. Yeah, you know, it just doesn't look like a time to even be looking to buy, even for short term. But you know, when you go and you look at all this, I mean, it could bounce, but I mean, all these mega leaders are breaking down. Just seems like the market is headed for it's gonna go down. Just gotta be a little patient. Just stick with you know, the emerging market names. Yeah. You know, like a name like this. It's been going up for 7 months, right? Takes all this time to go up. 3, 4. And then they take it down in 1, 2, 3, 4 days. This entire gain. That took 6 months. Just stuff like that is happening. Yeah, I'm still long this INOD, but it's sketchy. You know, all this volume that came in here. I sold some calls, but you know, when it goes down a lot, it doesn't protect you all the way. Anyways, yeah, I mean, the best thing I'm seeing is AUR, because everything's dumping and it's just been holding here. You know, like in the same industry group at least. Yeah. Yeah. Well, egg prices are going down. Um, yeah, so I think, I mean, this is a really good one. This, okay, like right there. So if it back tests here, it's not too aggressive. This thing is, that's it. So that one, and I think I'll pick one more. Let's try one more group. Let's try a 2A. Or let's try a 1. Okay. You know, this doesn't look so bad. Yeah, it's the same thing like Celsius. That doesn't look so bad. Okay, let me clear. I'll come back to that. Man, Neo's been so bad, dude. It hasn't gone up at all. You know, a win doesn't look so bad. I'm long this. I think this thing can go. All this volume that comes in, you know, it reminds me of this thing, you know, and you get a nice 60% pop right there. Crisper, Wendy's, Sedge. Yeah. Oscar Health. Yeah, it's in a sketchy position. Because the thing with with stage one is you really want it to be in a downtrend for a while and be coming back up. That's like the better stage ones, like this Devon. Because sometimes yeah, so we're just repeating it. So yeah, copy. Okay, so like win, Dollar General, and Snow, and HQY. All right, so I think that's it. Yeah, just like one more word. Like I think the market's already gapped down on Sunday, so we're like sitting here or something. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Uh, yeah, everybody on Twitter's catching on to it being 2022 again. So we'll see. All right. See you guys. Thanks.